Here we are in Albany and down in the main street of York Street. This restaurant here, the Venice Pizzeria and Restaurant, is a really nice Italian. Highly recommend it if you enjoy Italian. We'll continue doing a walking through the town. Then I'll point out a few other interesting things. Just here in York Street, got the town hall, and then just down a bit more, we have the Tourist Bureau of Albany. As we go across, got a old post office, which incorporates a cafe. The Premier Hotel, established in 1891. As we continue to walk down this direction, we'll have a look at what else is also here as well. Visiting Australia, and it happens to be one of your port of calls. This shop here, the Wombat Lodge, is a great place to buy Australian made stuff. And to your old churches, we have this one here, Scots Church, established in 1892, which is now used for Baptists. On the other side, a few more old style buildings, like the newspaper house. Not sure exactly what this building here is to the right, but just to the back of that one, we have the Anglican Church. And just to the back over here, we have an old historic building, the Coach House. Continue to walk down, we have a few more buildings here that have been repurposed for other uses. Plus old historic ones as well. As we turn into Stirling Terrace, we have Empire Buildings, established 1912, an old building that was used as the West Australian Bank, which is now where you'll find the Rivers clothing store. As we continue walking down this street, we'll see more older style buildings. We'll continue walking down Stirling Street. There's a few more older buildings that have been repurposed from the original type of building to something else today. Here is one here, Dillon, since 1987. Not sure what the building used to be, whether it used to be an old pub or not, but it's good to see cafes been incorporating into something new. The Tangle Head Brewing Company, Albany. This particular white hotel is known as the White Star Hotel. On previous visits, I haven't been able to see if there's any connection to the White Star line, but whether or not it used to have a connection, I'm not really sure. I haven't been able to find anything through research. Next we have the Royal George Hotel. As we continue down, Glasgow House, Andabara House, Argyle Buildings, which incorporates a restaurant called Kate's Place, which is a really lovely place for if you're after coffee and cake, or even something for brunch or lunch. And just to the right, we have this historic building which has been incorporated as part of UWA, which is University of Western Australia. And as we continue around, we have the Albany railway station, which is now used as part of a Great Southern Marine Research Facility, which was repurposed. Here is another view of the Albany railway station from the footbridge. We'll just continue walking down, and then just to the back of the Albany railway station we have the Albany Entertainment Centre, which is a fairly new building. Here's some information about the railway station and the Bonds store. The Albany railway station isn't used for passenger services anymore. However, these ones you see down the end here, they are used by grain, which is operated by CBH. While standing on the footbridge, it gives us a great view across to Mount Melville, where you can go and drive up, and there is a great looking over Albany and across the Royal Princess Bay. And as we continue to pan round, showing where we have just walked. From the top of the footbridge near the railway station, it is a great place to look out. And over the back here, we have Mount Clarence. And up on top of Mount Clarence is where you'll find the Albany War Memorial. If you're planning on travelling to Albany by bus, this is where the terminal is located and the booking office, just adjacent to the railway station.
Here I am on the deck of the brig Amity. You can view the lower decks, or you can just wander around on the top deck as I am. Lovely views of the harbour, and overlooking here we have the views of the Albany precinct, historical precinct. This building here is the residency building, which is also a museum. It was built by the convicts. And over here we have the co-op building, an old school building, which was a one-teacher school, and the Eclipse building, which also holds a museum artifacts. Got the Albany Jail over here. Is the Albany Welcome Wall Bridge. Of course, there's not all the names of all those migrants that came into Albany, but if you know of anyone, you might like to come down and see if their name is on one of the panels. It also has a little bit of history on the starting of Albany. Unfortunately, some of the history boards have been removed, but those that are here on this little walkway are very useful, are very interesting to read. This is a little park near the railway station. It's got an overhead bridge near the Albany Entertainment Centre at the back of the old railway station. This little park is titled To a Park Fit for a Queen, with celebrations for the Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee took place on June 1897 at this spot.